This is Salt Production by Sonyght and Sonyght Konharick is how I pronounce it. Apologies if that's not quite right. But anyways, this is for Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Rock Crawl map. And this is a production and an interesting one at that. So, 9.98 megabytes to download. We have 3 salt ponds, I guess you could call it, and a salt production facility. So, first of all, let's get our help window on. First of all, productions and factories. So that's where all the main bits are. Salt, small salt marsh. So we have $4,500, $1,100, and $30,000 salt marsh. So basically it is, if you were in the real world, typically something like seawater or some kind of a salty water, salty brine of some sort. And they pour it out into these ponds and it evaporates. And then what's left over is salt. And then they collect the salt. So the salt is in a rough form. And that's basically what we have here. So let's take a look at them. We have the small, medium, and large. Input is water. Water goes in right here. Water goes in here with a trailer or however you transport water. It will go in here. And if we go up here, so 7,300 liters, 15,000, and 45,000 liters of water. Let's turn those on. So we have 84 cycles per month, 168 and 360. What do we get? For this, we get flour of salt, fine salt, and coarse salt. Now those are interesting because of what we're going to look at next. And what we're going to look at next is the factory. Now there is also something, well, let's take a look at the factory first. So we'll go back into productions and factories. And here it is at the end. So $50,000. You're going to produce road salt with this. This is the production facility here. Although it's oddly enough, the triggers, when you put it down, the triggers kind of move around. However, the triggers still work as far as I know. We're going to test out this trigger right away. But input materials go here. So we're going to let those run. I've already filled up the factory. Coarse salt, water, and road salt additives. So 60,000 liters, 10,000, and 10,000. 1,200 cycles a month. 8 of the coarse salt and 1 liter of additive makes 10 liters of road salt. So if we go over here, the output 10 in and then 1, 4, and 5 it looks like. So what do you do with the flour and the fine salt? Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. But this, the salt additive, road salt additive, 1,000-liter containers, those you buy under in their store under objects and big bags, and it should be, it's going to be here. There we go. Road salt additive, $350 for 1,000 liters. It will go quite a long way. You'd need 10 of them to fill up this factory, right? 10 of them. But it's going to last a fair bit of time. We're going to see how long it lasts. All right, so road salt is road salt. You use it in winter to clear snow, right? What about the other products? Well, here we are. So down at the bottom, coarse salt, we can sell it, which is actually looks pretty lucrative. And in the winter, it's even better, $2,000. But let's take a look at road salt. Road salt here on this map, easy economy, no fluctuations. So you're looking at about $1,900 at the Sell Anything and the Farmer's Market. Some maps you cannot sell road salt. Just the way it is. But if you want to sell the products, the raw products, not have the factory at all, look at the coarse salt. Coarse salt, yeah, okay. Fine salt, pretty good price. And the flowers of salt, it is a ridiculous price, $59,000 up to $72,000 for 1,000 liters. So we're going to see how much we actually get. 72. Is that really what it was meant to? Well, we'll see how much we get, because we might not get much. And looking at the factory, looking at the output, one per cycle. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We've turned. Let's turn everything on. So let's storing. Yes, turn that on. So we got them all turned on. We are producing. Let's see if we get a little. Yeah, so not very fast, actually. Or where is it? We got water, flour, salt. So we got, yeah, it's coming along. We're gonna go ahead a month, and then we're gonna see, like, how do we take it out? Does it come out? It looks like it's all bulk. So bulk products, not in pallets, which is nice. I don't like dealing with pallets, but we will see. We will see what we will see. Now, of course, with factories, again, for those of you maybe who are unfamiliar with factories, the coarse salt, if you want to send your coarse salt to the factory directly, just set this to distributing the coarse salt, and it will send it there directly. But right now we want storage because we want to know how much we're going to end up with. All right, we'll see in a bit. Okay, so 1 month has gone by. Not a whole lot of production, which is not surprising, looking at the cycles per month and so forth and so on. And if we read the description, yeah, things move along not at an extremely rapid pace. Oh, I did forget one thing. There's a sell point. Salt production mod sell point. So, what perhaps will this change for sell price? That will be interesting. All right, so let's go here and salt merchant. As a matter of fact, I don't see any change. Salt merchant, road salt production, sell everything. Yeah, so if you have the sell everything by Schultz Spotting, it'll be the same. However, if you want, if you want a custom sell point for your salt, maybe that's it. So let's go here and see what it's just giving us salt. Oh, okay. So it's giving us the basic salt. And, oh, there we have. We got... All right. Yep. I guess that's why we test it, right? So I thought it was funny that we had these. So we got fine salt. Mass 1 ton. So fine salt has popped up. So that's... yeah, fine salt. And I'm guessing the flowers of salt will also pop up in a pallet. And so that's interesting. It kind of, all right, it pours from the top. All right, so coarse salt, or not coarse salt, well, yeah, I guess it is. What do they call it? Yeah, coarse salt. Right, so the coarse salt, yeah, this trailer sometimes has a little bit of an issue with it's showing up inside of it. But anyways, there we go, pouring the coarse salt into the production facility, and that's it. So now we should have had produced some road salt. Road salt is also in bulk and refill. Let's see if we get in there. Refill tipper. No, that's, oh dear. All right. I'm gonna have to move these out of the way. I'm picking up those. Not good. Salt additive. We don't want salt additive. Can I sell salt additive over here? No. I'm gonna at the sell point. Yes. Alright. Oh. It did not pay me for it. Alright. Let's see if we can go in here, and I might need to oh, that's not gonna work. Oh. In a little bit of an awkward spot, I must say. Let's see if I can back it in there. Thank you for your patience. Oh, there we go. Start filling. What are we getting? Ah, there we go. There's our road salt. Of course, it's not showing up. Right, that's fine. How much are we going to get out of a month's worth? I know we looked at it, but this will show you how fast it fills up. Well, we got a decent amount. Probably enough to eradicate any snow that may have accumulated after. I mean, it's only going to probably snow depending on what map you're on, but right, okay, it's still filling. So we're going to bounce ahead. Actually, well, I can cheat in, but I'm going to bounce ahead a couple of more months until we see those other salt pallets. There we go. 11,000 liters of road salt. Now, obviously, you can just forego the factory and produce $22,000. That's not bad, actually. Of course, mind you, you have to produce the salt first and then put it in the factory. So it takes a while to accumulate a fair bit of salt. But let me jump ahead a month or two and see if we can generate some of those fleur de salt flowers there for you. All right, so here we are, and we finally got a fleur de sel, or flower of salt. Right. Let's spit it out after 3 months. We've got one pallet, and let's see. Let's see what 3 months and the water. Okay, so let's take a look. Our water levels are still really good. So this is just water in and salt out. You don't even have to have the salt production, which we have 23,000 liters of. So if you don't even want to do the salt production, you're going to make some good coin with doing this. This is 1,000 liters in 3 months. So let's go ahead and just see what we're going to get from this one pallet. And that's $63,000. Not including like all the other salt produced. So totally worth doing that. I mean, you can't choose. They all get produced, so you can't choose. I just want to make those kind. This is just basically water is evaporating and it is creating these various kinds of salt that gets packaged into, as you can see here, into boxes and pallets. And except for the coarse salt is bulk. The other two salts are in boxes. And there we go. And let's see what we get from a pallet of regular salt, $6,570. Very nice. All right then. So, and that is that. I mean, my personal opinion is, don't even need to do the factory. Just have a couple of these boys out here, and you can buy road salt cheaper than you can. Yeah, you don't need to make it, but it's cool. I like it. It's a cool, interesting, neat factory mod, and that's the salt production by Sonyght Konharick on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.